but with this, let's also listen into Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman talking about India's growth story that mentions the importance of meeting the fiscal deficit target while focusing on the debt to GDP ratio. Listen in.
God willing, and with every strength and support Honorable Prime Minister gives me, we will be able to meet that fiscal deficit number that we've given. That's a commitment made in the Parliament, and it's my duty to abide by it. But why did I bring this here now? From now, our focus will be on debt to GDP. You get as to why I'm bringing that? Once your committed expenditure is so much, or once your freebies are so much, and once you're not able to increase your revenue, you tend to borrow. But you have a ceiling on you as to how much you can borrow, whether it is a country or whether it is a state. So I have it in my FRBM, Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management. So do the states have it. So it is important for us. And for achieving Viksit Bharat, we need to consciously be on the path of reforming and bringing in prudential fiscal management. That's a responsibility of every finance minister. Banks stand out exemplarily in terms of the asset quality, in terms of the NIM, in terms of the asset and credit which has got to be done, and also in terms of financial inclusion. That Jan Dhan Yojana, being a very big scheme through the banks, actually took to the last individual banking in India, made them be part of the banking, made them be part of the formalization of the Indian economy. Ministry of Finance, particularly Department of Revenue, was the first, in fact, to enormously benefit from AI and deep data analysis. In fact, the way in which it started coming out stunned most of us. You touch one person using AI who we have evidence to say there is an evasion happening here. It opened up a spider's web of everybody else who's related to this in the process of evasion. So actually, the action that happens nowadays doesn't happen on one. Simultaneously, it happens on so many. And that is why sometimes we are still getting reports in the paper, oh, tax harassment, people are now being clamped here, clamped there, clamped everywhere. Well, bhaiya, AI tells me that.
All right, an interesting one indeed. But in what could be seen as a sharp jibe to US President Donald Trump's debt economy remarks about India, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman advised not to heed to such taunts, adding that the country today stands out as a fast-growing economy and will soon be the third largest in the world. Let's listen into what she said.
I think even internationally, if people try to bully us or to say anything differently, we have to have our numbers before us. And we as Indians who are contributing to that economy should have that faith that we are achieving these goals ourselves. We are achieving it. And not get swayed. And not get swayed at all by people who say your economy is not up to it. I'm not bringing the recent controversy of are we dead, are we alive? I'm not coming into that. Although that's actually what I'm talking about. That's actually what I'm talking about. Whoever can tell this population of 140 crore people who are pushing from 10th to 5th to 4th to 3rd that you're dead. So it's all right for people to taunt us from outside. But we within the country shouldn't decry what our people